Okay, so I've had an idea that I wish to bounce off of you.
All right.
Okay, so you know how in Metal Gear Solid there's that whole infamous section where Psycho Mantis reads your memory cards and comments on the Konami games that you've played. You know, it's like, oh, you like Suikoden and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
So, what if it was that, but it could read any game on your entire computer, and also it's the Duke?
Do you know how disgusted I would be if the Duke were reading off my last played games?
So it's just like, so you like Dwarf Fortress, don't you, Mr. Winters? Then as it goes on, it just like finds more and more embarrassing ones. It's like, oh, you like DNA, gender bender DNA twister extreme, Mr. Winters?
Yeah, I'd get a lot of that.
And then eventually you have to shut up when it gets to like, oh, please bang my wife. Interesting choice, Mr. Winters.
Fuck me royally?
Hi. What's up? Welcome. They made another demo.
You set me up for that.
So yeah, this is it's been a bit since the last recording of this. They announced a single player DLC, which I meant to look up the name of and I forgot. Where you play as Rose. It's part of the Winters expansion. But another thing that they announced with that, of course, is the introduction of 3rd-Person mode, which is kind of a bizarre thing to, you know, put front and center, and also an extremely bizarre thing to put out a demo about. So we're gonna check it out. So the playthrough was on the PC version. Once we get to the actual DLC, that will also be the PC version. You may note that I am on a PlayStation 5, which I did not have a PlayStation when we recorded that last, but I do now. And the reason that we are on the PlayStation is because Steam is weird as hell about demos, especially if the demo is a game that you already own. It doesn't like to do that. It doesn't. I hit the download button. It was just like, okay, you already got it. It's installed. And instead of like screwing around with that or making a whole new profile or whatever, I just decided, you know what? Let's check out the PlayStation version. And on the PlayStation, you can just go and you can just honestly, you can just make infinite trashable users. You can just hop in and it's just like, oh, okay, you want to basically just play something with 0 saves at all? Here you go. And then it just throws it out. I'm not going to do that because I just spent like 10 minutes changing the settings in this game. So the settings are going to be more or less how they were on the PC version. How I had those set up. Obviously, the graphics are just what they are. But it is... I don't know. I wanted to check out the 3rd-person mode, but I figured that doesn't really seem super substantial. And then they threw out a demo, and I was like, yeah, okay.
There's something very fitting about a zombie game and you starting off with, did you know you can create infinite disposable people?
Yeah, it's weird.
Happy spooky season.
You don't even have to murder anyone to get it. And not even in like the Umbrella version where like some people just aren't people.
How do we know you're not doing the box kind of thing every time you make a quick play profile?
I guess I don't. I might be creating like a new personality in my own mind. Anyway, view mode is the new option here. can third person or first person.
Hmm.
Camera wobble will be turned off. And there we go. It does answer the first question I had, which was what happens to the cutscenes, which are all framed and performed such that you are seeing them from Ethan's eyeballs. The answer is they didn't touch that.
Damn, I was hoping we could get really wonky with some of it.
Unfortunately, no. And I think that's about the same. There's new subtitle options.
Oh, hey.
Like, I don't think these were here before.
Yeah, I think that's new. So good on them for deciding to just add some extras.
And closed captions, so you can find out your cell phone is ringing. I'm going to turn that off. If you were listening to us talk over this video game, you're probably okay. And Ethan, of course, is the one who says that. And yeah, I don't know. I thought that was neat. You can make them big.
I'm totally down with this, especially changing the color.
I did turn ray tracing off. It seems like it performs just not good enough on this thing that it's fine. We're fine. Let's play.
Okay.
It's just the castle demo. I don't know if it's the same castle demo or if it like ends at the same point, or I don't know anything about this really, other than having played and completed the entire game.
That's our research.
And it can only be played online.
Also, the new campaign is Shadows of Rose.
Ah, yes. I knew the word rose was in there.
Wow, this...
That is already off-putting, so that's great.
Yeah.
Okay, Here we go.
I just realized where we picked up from.
It's, oh, yeah, no, where's the hooks?
Mm-hmm.
I see Ethan is furiously ignoring the camera. It's like, no, stop, I'm shy.
I believe they did mention in a few pieces that is by default, he will always turn away.
Yeah, well, that's also what they did in the 2-make. And everybody was kind of annoyed by that because they just wanted to look at Leon and Claire's cool faces. All right. He's running. It's our boy. And his stylish outfit. And his no mirrors anywhere, ever.
This is a vampire castle. I suppose you wouldn't have many of those.
There we go. Yeah, here we go. That's cool. There we go. Okay, so I've never played I have yet to play until now a PlayStation game that uses the haptic triggers. So I hit the button and nothing happened, and that's because it's fighting against me. I have to pull it really hard.
Do you feel more immersed?
I don't know yet. I don't know yet. I might feel immersed enough to turn it off. I forgot that I left that on. Yep.
Seeing the wind tussling his hair is a cute detail.
Ooh, I want to see what he does when I do this. Yeah, there we go. Forgot about this. Hell yeah.
Mia, would you still love me if I were a worm?
Look, he doesn't realize he's using his mold powers. By the way, spoilers for the whole game. There we go.
Was that gun called a Lemmy in the default game? That name seems
Yes,
new.
it was.
Okay.
It absolutely was. That's the gun we used the whole time.
Never mind.
I don't recall it having just like a bunch of tape around the barrel. Not the barrel, the grip. But that probably was there too. It's been a little bit. And like, there's a bunch of stuff like this where they just have to make totally new animations. There it is.
We kind of had some of those animations in... No, wait, those were still in first person even when we were sidling through the house in 7, weren't they?
Yeah, no, you'd never... The only times you left Ethan's eyeballs were to enter somebody else's eyeballs.
Huh. For some reason, my brain had some of those small sidling segments as being third person.
It's very strange that Ethan just never had a canonical face. Because, like, you went into the eyes of other characters who had faces.
Where have they taken Rose?
Mia had a face. Joe Baker had a hell of a face. Clancy technically had a face, but you had to hack the game to find it.
Also, the lighting is very nice in this.
Oh, we meet again. Duke, why are you here?
Where there's coin to be made. And have you found your daughter?
No, it's the demo.
If she is truly here, the lady of the castle would have kept little Rose in her private chambers, would she not?
Dimitrescu?
I definitely didn't expect
Very
after
same.
this to just
Why
find
don't
a
you take a
box
look?
marked Rose head.
You'll get lucky. And speaking of looking, care to make a purchase?
There, there we go. A little awkward. Hey. Ah, yes, Norstein's terrible labyrinths.
Ah, yes. Did we miss one of those?
I don't know. No, we did eventually get all of them. There was one we thought we missed, but the orb was just later.
Right, I think that was my playthrough. I fucked that up.
Welcome.
Yeah, we can just do gun stuff. I don't know. More power seems good for a demo. More ammo. Cannot afford.
Please do take a look at my new stock.
It's so weird when he's doing like the background
Good day,
animation
then.
where he's like wriggling around and going, and then he just starts talking in the middle of that while that's still going. It's like normally I would call that a minor bug, but in this case, I don't know. Look at this guy. He may have additional mouths we are not privy to.
I think I just mentally classify him as a Muppet at all times because of the way he moves.
Bye, Duke. And these cool statues, which are just very strange. This whole game is so weird.
I'm definitely wondering if I should do another run of this before the DLC.
Oh. Well, you could wait for the DLC and then you can play the whole game in third person.
That's true. But I got really good at the timings in first person, especially with the knife. I did most of the first 2 areas with just a knife.
Oh yeah, speaking of which, where's the block button? There we go. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, good. Just wait for like an enemy with a giant axe and just watch him block like this. It'll be very good.
Oh, I'm sure the parry animations are great.
Daughters. Is this supposed to be her current daughters, or is this just like the suggestion of daughters before she got them?
Well, I guess that's them.
Yeah. I still cannot tell them apart.
It really does come down to neck scars.
Unfortunately, I believe one of the actresses did die before the game came out, so that sucks.
Oh! Ow.
Hey, money. Money and boots. There are so many boots in this game. Just hanging around. There's so much stuff just hanging around everywhere. It's like you just need to increase the density of this place.
Boots are the French people version of skeletons on a toilet.
Sure.
Because we can't do that. This isn't Bethesda.
Or graffiti that's a little too on point. Like you walk into a random bathroom and it's like death comes from above, and it's like nobody does that.
Yeah, I've been enjoying some of the footage that's coming out of Gotham Knights, and boy, that's a game that has a lot of that kind of world building.
Yeah, Gotham Knights seems bad.
Yes.
Like it seems like it was half baked, and then they just turned the oven off and walked away for a while. And then they came back and just like pulled the thing out and served it to us.
It's the kind of game that when we inevitably get a lot of ex-employees talking about it to journalists, we're going to have some fun stories. I guarantee it.
So yeah, I don't know. It's the demo. Same demo.
Yeah. Yeah, we've seen this a few times, and again, I've done my own runs of this game off camera, so
There's I don't know. Maybe they were forced to put it out because they were so scared of the Silent Hill presentation the other day. So they're like, "Oh man, Konami's gonna eat our lunch from this 10 million copies that we've sold of this game."
quick, throw our own fog game out there. Has there been a single foggier Resident Evil game than this one, at least some of the parts of it?
I want to say some of the outdoor areas in the Revelations games were pretty foggy.
Oh, right. Yeah, okay. Revelations 2 had some real... All right. I need to replay that.
The original games did not really have any sort of fog effects or anything like that. It was just pretty much just the environments as you see them.
Yeah, I was thinking about the remakes, but they didn't really go too foggy in the city.
The fogginess in Silent Hill... All right, I need like a wine bottle or something. Yeah, the fogginess in Silent Hill was just like a happy accident. As far as the story goes, it's just this game ran too bad, so they had to put a lot of fog in it, and then they were like, "Hey, maybe we can do something with this."
I'm thinking that Ryukishi one is probably going to be my first Silent Hill.
We'll see. We'll see. I've brought up the idea of piggybacking on a you running a Silent Hill 1. That's the only one I would really insist on.
All right. There's a PC port of that, right?
No, you'd have to go with like DuckStation or something.
Oh, that's easy then.
Yeah, this is not better in this door is not any better when you can zoom out like this and just see like a normal person head right next to it. It's not an improvement.
Honestly, the one that I'm thinking about is... Oh, well, here we go.
And now to see some wasps crawling around in the sand. There we go.
Yeah.
Enjoy that.
I haven't
Yep, and we're back.
a man in a while. Let me
Hi.
string you up, slice your jugular, and just watch. Taken alive, dead, which would you prefer?
Yeah, I don't think the haptic
How's it
triggers are
feel?
really improving my immersion here. Like I pull it, and it's just like a little bit of extra pressure on it. Like it stops a very small amount of the way down. And I just have to push a little bit harder, but not like a lot
You're
harder.
finished.
Oh, jeez. All right, I guess that animation makes more sense now.
Back any longer.
Oh. Yep, nope. I did hit the button, but she got all bitey.
Well,
Maybe I'll keep a souvenir.
Oh, God, bite me.
you died here?
The series is really bad about this.
We are talking about the same people who gave us the very insulting Devil May Cry prompts, so...
I don't, I never did end up playing DMC5. I have it. Oh, oh, okay, well.
No saving and loading. Yeah.
Yeah, that was the demo in third person. Ooh. Guess I can turn on ray tracing now. Turn this into a whole thing.
Guess you can.
I guess I can go back to the main menu. I can go into photo mode. Ooh, there we go.
Can we scroll around his head?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope, I don't seem to be able to move. I can make him go away. Animal display. You know, this screenshot is great, but God, there's just too many animals on it. Just get rid of them.
I still think every one of those will always make me laugh just because I was told about an Uncharted game that had a photo mode that accidentally spoils a twist because of it.
Nice. All right, ray tracing on. There we go. Let's take a look at this. It will look so incredibly different.
I turned off enemies and one of my party members disappeared. That's not good. That's literally what it did.
Yeah, that sounds about right. And I think it kind of looks different. I don't know. The regular video game lighting is just already very, very good in this. So I don't know if this is really necessary.
The gilded bits in here seem to be shinier.
Yeah. I'm sure if I took them side by side, I'd be like, oh, hey, this is better, this is better, this is better. This is like a little worse, but it's more realistic.
But yeah, you're right. I can see it a little stutterier as a result of this.
It's not too bad.
And some of that might be my stream.
The thing is, what you'd really want is the reflections, and the reflections don't really do much in this game except for that whole area down in the Cellar of Blood.
Yeah.
Which I already demonstrated that in the PC version, so I guess we're good. This is a strange party that these maidens are having.
You know, after coming off a bunch of Falcom games, I just find it nice that they're drawing their own portraits in this.
That's true. That's true. I'm sure there's loads of let's say art which is out of copy, royalty free is the words that I was failing to come up with.
I was trying to guess where Art Witches was going.
I do remember this guy coming up a few times.
Mm-hmm.
This very cool guy. I wonder who he is.
If I remember correctly, he was the man of the house that married the lady before she became an immortal beast.
I don't think we ever learned anything about her love life.
There was a mention of one last husband from what I recall.
Sure. I just think that guy's just like everywhere where they need to put art.
He's
Anyway.
the art witch.
He is the art witch. Let's just admire this one more time then.
Ooh, yeah, this is shinier.
Yeah, this is nice.
That rat was like 3 polygons.
Do you really want the rat to look that good?
I'm just saying I don't want it to look like the space station Silicon Valley rat.
It looked better than that. Come on.
It did, but it's the easiest way I can give you a 3-polygon rat.
That's true. That's true. That game is very light on polygons.
Also, congrats, we've just become the only people who are referencing Space Station Silicon Valley in 2022.
Yeah, that game just kind of disappeared from the world, didn't it?
Yeah,
I liked it, but man, it got pretty broken pretty fast.
I was impressed at what they tried to do, but yeah, it didn't quite have the polish. And then there was the GBC version.
Let's just go ahead and burn through this and get down to the,
Where have they taken Rose?
where have they taken Rose? Maybe I should go ask, like, a lady made of wasps. See, there he is. Oh,
Right.
that got kind of weird.
Yeah, it's really trying to hide that face. No, you don't get to cheat, player. You think you're being clever, but
We already had anti-Ethan face playtesters.
that was probably someone's job. God, I miss those new Tomb Raider games, just in terms of spinning object inventory sim.
Yeah. I'm sure another Tomb Raider will come out and it'll be completely different again. And that's fine. I've liked
I haven't cut open a man.
I've liked each of the two big reboots.
Slice
So
your jugular.
I'm okay with them doing it again.
Taken alive, dead, which would you prefer?
I just want it to not be, a disaster like the last couple things Crystal Dynamics has touched.
Yeah, well, it's a big question mark whether those were Crystal Dynamics' fault or Square Enix just not giving a single goddamn anymore.
True.
How do I? There we go. Yeah, so I had swapped crouch and run, and I can't actually. I might be able to do something in the menu, like the PS5 menus, but I don't know how to do that. Oh yeah, the control settings in this game are just completely insane.
Okay.
I'm like, okay, sure. Control type A, R2 is attack, R1 recovery items, sure. If I switch it to B,
What?
which switches run to a different something other than the then pushing the stick in, it just swaps attack and aim. And then there's this one which is also different, but like I don't know why they don't just let you switch the buttons yourself. Like it's just so random, and there's only 4. It's just like they randomized it and just said, okay, good enough. Oh.
Those are some choices. Those are some thighs.
Yeah, there's a lot of meat down there. A lot of junk in that trunk.
And just think, we get tiny Dimitrescu soon.
Look at all these trunks.
Yeah.
So yeah, when it's like zoomed out and then you go to the gun and it just like slowly continues to zoom in for a while, it's not good.
Do me a favor, hit the... Okay, so yeah, it does kind of... Huh. I imagine that makes quick aiming suck.
Because like it was pretty much instant from first person.
Yeah, I think it's just the camera shift is what's that extra delay.
Oh god, these things. Forgot about these things.
I wonder if they've tweaked these any. Well, this was never the bad one.
Yeah, we're not going to get to the bad one.
Nope.
Trying to get him to get poked with one of those things. There we go.
I saw half an eyebrow. That's something.
And of course, the torture implements. There's the sign that says "Help me, brother." I think it was in here actually. They get rid of that because it was silly. Covered in blood. It was in here. There it is. Yeah. Speaking of on-point graffiti.
I guess if you've got nothing else to do in your cell.
Yeah. This area looks pretty nice like this.
Yeah, the lighting is real nice here.
Anything that's like really dark with like 2 light sources is very strong in this mode. Everything else just kind of looks mostly the same. I don't know. It's running fine.
Yeah.
There we go. This is the good stuff.
Ooh, yeah.
Look at those shadows. Robust appetite. Irina Breinford does have a robust appetite for money.
What must her meals be like? Her meals are either soylent or extravagant, and I can't tell which.
Extravagant. She makes Sharon use Soylent, but like as an ingredient in an amazing meal.
Ugh.
All right, let's go. Yeah, I think I don't like the haptics. I've decided.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they're better in other games, like if you're pulling a bowstring or something, but that's not what I'm doing here.
Do the haptics still kick in if you're swinging the knife?
No, it doesn't do anything with that.
Okay. I wondered if it was just universal.
Ladies, please. I know you all want a piece of this. This looks nice.
Yeah. Honestly, the snow effects were some of the things I was most curious about.
Yeah, I don't remember there being like the smoke and whatever floating in the air, moisture.
I think it was much more subdued with the settings we were playing on.
It's just like, hey, excuse me, please don't. Like, put down here, please. Put your knife thing down here. Thank you.
Not in the neck.
Also, I realized we missed it. The health item use. Let's see. Can I craft some more? No, because I ran away and didn't collect anything. It was very funny, just watching him just dump that right on his hand like that.
Crap, you're right. That probably is real fun.
See if I can find another one.
I can't believe Cassandra caused all this mess.
Hi. It kind of buzzed a little bit when I was hitting her. Yeah, it's like there's like a little bit of pressure when you actually connect with the knife.
Interesting.
It's not good. Oh, yeah? Yeah, I can do that? Oh, there she is. Okay. I didn't know I could stun him.
I thought that was the whole reason they tell you, hey, you have weapons here.
Well, I always just ran because it didn't seem like it did anything.
I should have killed you in the kitchen.
Are you sure you're pretty bad at this game? You suck so bad. All right, if this goes back to the beginning of the demo, I'm done.
It does. Oh,
Okay,
no,
no.
okay, so that did checkpoint.
Okay, it did just like really far in before the first one.
I can't believe this.
Probably when you fall down into here.
all
What?
this
I don't remember. I do not remember what the chem fluid looked like. That was
mess.
strange. Anyway, this is a very important thing we're about to do here. Let's get away from this witch. Take a little bit of damage in the process. That's fine. That's fine.
Which tools do you prefer?
It's interesting to me that they're choosing to just call them witch generically instead of give you their names.
All right, let's.
You're tonight's main dish.
All better. There we go. All right, now we have fully experienced third-person mode.
Where are you going, little one?
Aye.
I imagine that the first-person scenes are going to make some of this really jarring.
Oh yeah, it's already kind of jarring. It's you can tell they bolted this on. They seem like they did a pretty good job of it, but the seams are there.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, thanks for playing.
Yeah.
Go pre-order now. Damn it. Do it.
Joke's on you. Even I paid for this.
I haven't paid for this yet, but I'm gonna.
When they first announced it, like 6 months ago, I jumped on it because I had credit.
Fair enough. Go to the PlayStation Store now. Do it. All right, yeah, we'll see you in Shadows of Rose or whatever.
Yep.
And maybe we'll check out Reverse. I don't know.
Hey, we both have it. We can play together.
We can.
I'm sure we'll enjoy that.
Okay, well, now you're getting into crazy talk, but
I'm a liar.
it's that thing looks so terrible.
The fact that they didn't even just push it out to die at any point kind of speaks to a lot, because as one of the world's only Umbrella Corps completionists...
And I guess I'll post this and we'll see if the re-engine is still cursed. The last time... So, here's a fun story. As we recorded this whole game, there were like a couple of hiccups, but it was all right. It went okay, and I was like, okay, maybe the curse has been lifted a little bit. And then I posted the first video, and 18 hours later, my car imploded and sent me into a financial tailspin for months. So, do not underestimate the power of the re-engine.
I'm still between jobs, so we'll see what chaos it can inflict on me this time.
Oh yeah, no, that did happen around when they announced this, didn't they? Didn't it?
Yep.
Well, we'll see you then.
Bye!
Goodbye.